morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Center for Positive Living Sedona, where we are opening hearts and minds to infinite possibilities. We're having fun with spirituality, and we are creating our amazing lives. That's the trifecta right there. However, guess what happened? So I'm on the plane home from Chicago, and I'm sitting next to somebody, and I'm not really talking. I'm not into talking to people on the plane, but this guy was talking to me, so we engaged, talked about church. And it turns out he's a professor at the University of Chicago in the School of Business, and he happens to be a Baha'i. And but anyways, we're talking about this center. He said, "Well, I think it sounds like you're a movement." And I'm thinking, well, yeah, we're broadly in the New Thought movement, and but that's not really what he was talking about. We are a movement. We are a movement in consciousness. And that is really what we're about. He says it's not necessarily so glamorous being a movement. You know, we don't have the crystal towers and the 700 stations that are broadcasting us. I'm glamorous in my attire. But it's like a grassroots effort. It's a movement towards greatness. It's a movement towards living in our zone of genius. It's a movement in consciousness to recognize and tap into that very essence of who we are, truly who we are, and bring that forth into the world. And so, person by person, consciousness by consciousness, life by life, and day by day, we are having our own movement and making a huge difference. And so I thought this was so profound for me. It's like, oh, it's a movement. So we are really starting right here, right now, on Sunday mornings and Mondays through Saturdays in our own lives. We are really in the midst of our own movement in consciousness, of our own movement to uncover, discover, remember who it is that we are, that God is right where we are, expressing its phenomenal greatness, its delight, its divine power, its essence, its energy, its wholeness, right where we are. And all we need to do is remember that and line up with it and create this fabulous movement to creating our amazing lives, to living the life that we want to live, to experiencing abundance and prosperity in whatever form that looks like for us, to being happy and joyful, to making a positive difference in our lives, in the lives of those we love. And that's what we're about on Sunday mornings. We are about stepping in to this idea of a change in consciousness, of a movement upward, and actually a movement inward to connect with that which we are.